What is going on, people? I am here for, if you couldn't tell by the title, day number 30 of the 31 Days Half October series, which I'm doing on this channel. 2 more days left. Well, technically after this, 1 day left for this entire month of reviews. So hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. If you don't know what this is my take on the 31 Days of October, 31 Days of Horror, 31 Days of Halloween. Whatever people are calling this, it's my take on it. Pretty much you're getting 31 horror movie reviews in 31 days. There's a whole bunch of people doing this, so if you're one who watches horror movies all the time, then I think this month will definitely be beneficial, because you might see some movies that you've never heard of before or that you forgot about to add to your queue of watching horror movies. And if you only watch horror movies here and there, bits and pieces, only in October, then you'll have movies to watch for years upon years upon years upon years. So I think this month it's tough, watching 31 movies, but it's also fun. Anyway, day number 30. Like I said, I call mine the 31 Days Half October series. I do it a little bit different than everybody else. I try to do more independent titles, and I try to do them in alphabetical order. If I don't have a letter, I kind of pivot and go somewhere else. Today I do have the letter Z, and it's like I said, this month I think has been more horror comedies and Shudder related. This isn't a horror comedy that I'm talking about, but I've done a lot of Shudder movies, originals and stuff like that. So, little preview. This is a Shudder original movie. Anyway, before I get into the review, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you enjoyed this review, or just like the channel. Hit that bell button so you know when I do upload more stuff, because after this month it's not going to be every day that I do a video. So hit the bell button so you know when I do upload more stuff, and comment, let me know if you've seen this movie or whatever you think about it, and also share, let people know I'm out here. The more attention I get, I guess, if that's the word for it, then I'll do more reviews and stuff like that. But anyway, today is day number 30. The letter I'm going with is Z, and the movie is called Z. This is a Shudder original. It was directed by Christensen. It was written by Christensen and Klyne Minihan. It stars Keegan O'Connor, Jett, Klyne, let me get the right names, Sean Rogerson, among many others. So pretty much what this is your imaginary friend, like evil imaginary friend kind of deal, where this family moves into a new house, and their young son, is now showing signs of being different than he was at points. Like, now he's talking about an imaginary friend that's making him do some bad stuff. And the parents are worried, because at this point in time, they don't think there's such thing as this imaginary friend. He's drawing pictures on the walls and everywhere. He's starting to do some evil things. Let's just say there's one scene in this movie that I was like, oh, okay. Let's just say it involves stairs. And the mother and father are starting to be very concerned, be very worried, and all that stuff. As the movie goes along, you learn that this Z character, let's just say, has been with this family a little bit longer than they knew. Don't want to get way too deep into it, but let's just say it's a thing of the past that's reared its ugly head back into this family. And they have like a psychiatrist and all this stuff who, is now figuring out, putting certain things, the pieces together. And it's just one of those ones that, is, some scenes are very disturbing. It's one of those things where it's not like this story hasn't been done before. Bad imaginary friend, you find out that it's something real. This is, I wouldn't consider it like a creature feature type deal, but towards the end you start seeing what this thing is. But yeah, like I said, it is one of those, is it all in the mind? Is it real? What's going on here? Kind of deal. And it has its own life and personality. Like I said, the one scene caught me. I had to rewind it and all that stuff. And I'm just like, okay, that definitely caught me. Like, because certain times certain things are coming. That one I didn't see coming, and it was just like, oh, okay, that happened. But yeah, definitely check out Z. Like I said, it is on Shudder. I believe it's still on there. I don't think Shudder takes off its originals. I could be wrong, but as you can tell, there is a physical copy for it. So you can... what I do for all my reviews, if you haven't checked them out or anything, what I do is I'll leave the IMDb write-up. I'll also leave a link for the trailer. I'll also leave a link to where you can purchase it. I got this one off of Amazon, I believe. So I'll leave that. Also in the description, like I said, a whole bunch of people are doing some kind of 31 days. So if you've seen this one before, if it's not, something you might want to watch, definitely go ahead, check out everybody else who's doing some kind of 31 days. Also, you can check out all my other 29 days, all the 29 videos that I have up. Like I said, you might have never heard of some of these. You might have forgotten about them and you want to watch them. Or like I said, next year you might want to look for new movies to watch in October. And just watching everybody's pages, you'll have movies for years on end. The 13th Wolfman's doing Horror Around the World. Super Retro Throwback Review, I know, is doing Sequel Mania. Retro Horror, I think, is doing 100 movies in 31 days, which is, 31 movies is hard enough. 100 movies is just that, taking it to the top. Torch the Fennekin has something. I am Ice Lord. Like, just check the description and I'll have everybody's page linked. Also in the description, I'll have all my other social medias. I got a Facebook fan page. I got a Twitter. I got an Instagram. We'll hold off the TikTok until it actually comes back. I'm part of the Wicked Horror Show podcast. We do shows every Tuesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube. It is a live show, and we usually have guests on, whether it's an actor, actress, director, producer, writer from indie horror movies. If we don't have a guest, we'll have pretty much a horror movie talk for about an hour. So if you want to join us live, you can comment, you can watch trailers if it's there, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. If you can't make it, we always have those videos archived. And if you're not a video podcast watcher, but you're an audio podcast listener, we have all our podcasts on the Dorkening Podcast Network. So you can check us out there for the audio side of the show. We take the audio from the video and, of course, and just import it. And it usually goes up the week after. So check out the audio side of it. Also, I have a Instagram for the Wicked Horror Show, so you can see what guests are coming on. If not ahead of time, then sometimes the day of kind of deal. But you can see who's coming on. Next week we will have Courtney Palm from Zombievers and Beyond Paranormal and a whole bunch of movies. She's been in a whole bunch of stuff. Awesome girl. We've had her on a couple times. We're having her back on. And check out TonyHas9fingers.com. It's a pretty much, I just put up the videos from YouTube on there, wrote up a little bit something about myself, and all my other links will be on there as well, so you can check out TonyHas9fingers.com. And yeah, like I said, one more day left. Tomorrow is Halloween, so hopefully everyone's having fun tonight, dressing up. I don't know how much, I don't know, I kind of lost the dressing up spirit a couple years ago, but I might be doing something. So everyone, I'll be around tomorrow. I have a little something special planned, I guess. So stick around for tomorrow. Like I said, it's been a fun month, long month, but fun month. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys.